Well, the truth finally comes out about who spearheaded the Steelers' Anthem protest. There appears to be a big beef brewing between wide receiver Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger. The sideline tiff they had over the weekend during the Week 4 game against the Ravens is said to have been about Roethlisberger not throwing Brown the ball that would have given him a touchdown. However, rumors indicate the disagreement goes much deeper than that, and it hits on a much more controversial issue. It all apparently stems from the recent National Football League protests against the national anthem. Brown has reportedly been fighting with Roethlisberger since the head quarterback vociferously fought for the team to stay off the field and in their locker room during the national anthem in Week 3. The week where they lost to the Bears in Chicago. When Brown tossed a cooler in Baltimore, it is alleged that this is where his frustration stemmed from. CBS reported the following on the ordeal. Roethlisberger spearheaded a decision to reverse course and have the players remain in the tunnel rather than on the sidelines as originally intended, which was the topic of an emotional team meeting the following day. During that meeting, sources said Brown expressed his displeasure with how Roethlisberger and others handled the matter, and there was some lingering resentment through the week. Sources said Brown has felt strongly the urge to kneel in protest during the anthem, but the Steelers have been in unison, standing on remaining off the field during the playing of it. Sunday, when the quarterback did not throw to him early in the game when he was wide open for a possible touchdown, Brown took it personally and believed it was related to his recent dispute with Roethlisberger, according to the sources, which led to his sideline blow-up. After Brown's outburst, he tweeted on social media an apology for his behavior, apologized for all the noise and the distractions. Steeler Nations, let's stay focused, #push for 7. Mike Tomlin, the coach for the Steelers, said the following about Brown's actions during a press conference after the game. It doesn't need to happen. It shouldn't happen. Hopefully he learned a lesson through that. AB is a competitor. We all know that. It aids him. It aids us. He has to control his emotions. If not, it can work against him. It can work against us. Those are lessons you learn along the way. While quarterback Roethlisberger, whom he had the alleged disagreement with, also spoke to reporters at 93.7 The Fan and said the following. I don't know if he needs to react that way. He is superhuman on the football field, and when that sideline behavior happens, it almost brings him back to being a mere mortal, if you will, because it gets in his head and it just messes with all of us a little bit. I'm not trying to call AB out. I just think this is causing a distraction that none of us really need. Despite Brown's outburst, he is considered a formidable opponent on the field. He had 30 catches for 388 yards, as well as a touchdown through 4 of his games during this season. A season which has just barely begun, and he was held to 4 catches for 34 yards against the Baltimore Ravens. Brown also chose to publicly comment on his quarterback publicly, making comments about his outbursts. He told ESPN.com the following. It's not about me, it's about the Steelers, Brown said via ESPN.com. We all make mistakes as players. Sometimes I might miss a read. I don't see Ben throwing me under the bus if I drop the ball or if I run the wrong route or didn't get my depth. I don't see him kicking the cooler. It's no excuse for my behavior. I'm glad Roethlisberger did what he did. He called me out. As a general of our team, he has every right to call anything out. I'm just grateful we have a great leader who's forgiving and accommodating and willing to talk to me. The whole idea of staying in the locker room during the national anthem seems odd. What exactly is the purpose? You are not kneeling, so you are not supporting the protesters, but by not coming out, you also are not supporting the flag, our country, and the veterans who fought for this country and our freedoms. In reality, they are taking the path of least resistance, but by taking no stance, they are. As the saying goes, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. That certainly appears to be the case with the Steelers. If you are not going to kneel, what is the point of doing anything other than standing for the anthem and putting your hand over your heart? There is no point behind putting your fist up or your hand on your teammates' soldiers. It is all baseless and pointless, and by constantly reporting on it, the mainstream media is giving these athletes their 15 minutes of fame they so desperately desire. Share this if you think everyone should stand for the national anthem. Of course they should. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.